Now at 7:35, it's Hunk Time with Bryant.
Tom Cruise has been money in the bank in Hollywood ever since he first started risky business back in 1983. His last 4 movies alone have grossed more than $1 billion. In his most recent effort, Born on the 4th of July, Cruise has proven that critical acclaim and popular success are not mutually exclusive. He has won his first Oscar nomination for his portrayal of disabled Vietnam vet Ron Kovic. This morning, Tom's in Florence, South Carolina, where he's shooting a new film called Days of Thunder. Tom, good morning. Congratulations.
Morning. Thank you.
You were no doubt honored by the nomination. Were you surprised at all?
Yeah, I think I was. You know, very much. I mean, it's an extraordinary thing to be nominated for an Academy Award, and I don't think you take anything like that for granted.
Yeah, it's your first nomination, as I noted. Is it that much better than anything you've ever done as far as your work is concerned personally? What do you think?
Born on the 4th of July is different than anything I've ever done. I mean, it's a role that really has a wide range of, I mean, spanning time, emotion. I had to go through a lot of things on screen and off screen in making it.
You and I had a chance to talk just before it came out, and we were talking about what the professional response might be. What about the Vietnam vets who've come up to you? How mixed has their response been?
Actually, I had, when the film first came out, the response I've gotten back from the vets has been extraordinary, actually. A lot of them said they've had a hard time talking about Vietnam and what it was like, to really explain what it was like, what the feeling was like, and what they went through. And one man told me that he took his wife to the film, and he said, you know, this is what I feel like. This is what the experience was like for me in Vietnam and coming home. And he said it really, it was a relief to him and somewhat of a relief to his family.
Yeah. As you noted, the film has a broad range. You went from a naive teenager to a disenchanted veteran. Let's roll in a clip right here of your portrayal of Ron Kovic, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more.
When I was in the hospital, I thought, yeah, this makes sense.
What makes sense?
Because I failed, Timmy.
What are you talking about?
Because I killed some people. I made terrible mistakes.
Ronnie, Christ's sakes, we all made mistakes. I mean, you had no choice. That's something the damn pansy demonstrates. They're never going to understand. Now, look, Ronnie, you don't even got to talk about it. I mean, it was insane over there. It was crazy.
Sometimes I wish I'd... First time I got hit, I was shot in the foot. I could have laid down. I mean, I think, Timmy, I give everything I believe in. Everything I got, all my values, just to have my body back again, just to be whole again. I'm not whole. I never will be, and that's the way it is, isn't it?
Tom, as you know, there were a lot of studio executives before this film came out that were more than a little bit concerned about a guy who's got such a sexy all-American image being seen as something else on screen. In retrospect, do you think the part was much of a risk for you professionally?
I mean, everything I approach, you've got to look at what's as a risk. But, I mean, I had no choice. I mean, you know, you read something and you get a feeling about it. You just have to do it. I remember before Rain Man came out, they thought that was a huge risk, you know, the fact that we made that film. Someone just sent me an article some writer wrote about 5 months before the film opened, and the guy was writing, you know, that this is, you know, going to be a disaster, Rain Man, and the studio, you know, the studio's, I don't know, I really, for me, it was such an opportunity to grow and stretch and, you know, show things that I hadn't been able to show before. So I didn't feel that I could really lose. I could only learn, you know, as an actor and grow from it.
Let me close on an Oscar note. As concerns winning the Oscar, how competitive are you?
I'll let everybody else be competitive. I'm enjoying making Days of Thunder, and I'm just enjoying the fact that I was nominated.
Is it enough to be nominated, or do you really want it?
You know, I think that, I mean, I just want to enjoy having been nominated, you know. I think it's a lot to look past that at this point.
Nicely said. Maybe you ought to be running. Hey, Tom, take care of yourself.
Thanks, Bryant. You take care. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
We're gonna come back in just a moment. There's more ahead of today right after this.